When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the SMU Mustangs. And the Mustangs will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Cal Bears offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football.
And he's got it inside the 35. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
The Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Got it! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll try to get the first through the air. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the SMU Mustangs offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Mustangs will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Mustangs are marching down the field. Goes to the option.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. The inside handoff. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, SMU. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Makes the quick grab.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Mustangs are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Thrust that arm out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Mustangs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. They'll run the screen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab at the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Tight end finds a soft spot. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
On the move is the 30. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy has had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. This one's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, they got the running back out on a route one-on-one. He's got to do a better job separating, though. Just not a good enough route so that when he caught it, he got tackled right away for a gain of no yards.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. To the air on second down. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
The Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Mustangs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. There he goes. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 18 over Vanderbilt. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. To the ground, he's got it again. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. A strike downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Got his man. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Gain of 10. First down for the offense.
He'll try the left side. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give from the gun. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Now on 1st down from the 28. He's got his man.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. Yeah, breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
3rd down.
They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him when they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Now the play fake. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Mustangs. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Cal, 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
The Golden Bears will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This time he's got it. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the... And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Got it in the middle. It's Urlacher. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pop the draw. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Tight end now in motion. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Snags it over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of